Johnny's in the basement mixing up the pancakes. I'm on the pavement, think about the cornflakes. All those losers, moochers and users. When they're gonna learn that beggars can't be choosers. Look out, kid, something you did. God knows when, but you're doing it again. You gotta wake up, shake up, put on your makeup. Burn toast, fried eggs, breakfast that you're faking. Everybody knows that nothing's shaking but the bacon. Got a duck down in the alleyway looking for a new recipe. A man in his chef's hat wearing Crocs and socks. 1 for 11 spice tins, you only got 10. Oh, in the morning be born, shuck the corn, chase the ladies, stay away from porn. One day you're James Dean, the next day you're Mr. Clean. Doesn't matter what you do, they'll always think you're Mr. Bean. Look out, kid, they keep it all hid. All the good stuff's at the back of the fridge. Gotta fumble around, stumble around, curse a little while you mumble down. Don't wanna be a schnook, you better learn how to cook. Get yourself a spatula and find a new angle. Oh, by the way, the toilet don't flush cause you gotta jiggle the handle.
So once again, we find ourselves with tempeh. Don't be alarmed. I like this recipe. I mean, this is what I like to eat, right? It is. So I had to boil this tempeh, this particular brand, and it gets a little fluffier when you boil it because I boil it from frozen, right? So I'm going to cut it into 4 pieces. Then I'm going to cut them into, smaller little pieces, make it like a crumble. And I've got some fantastic things to add to this. Don't be afraid of the tempeh. I think you'll like this one. I do. So anyway, here we go. Cut them into like small little pieces like this. And then, thusly. This is kind of like a crumble. All right. So, funny story. Well, it's not so much a story as it is an observation. Do you ever wonder why you never see a zombie wearing a hijab? I don't know. Maybe it's because zombies are mostly a homogenous group of people. Generally, they're, dead white people, right? That's a discussion for another day, but or maybe they use the same actors over and over again. Problem is, not very diverse. Well, I was recently at a street festival, and I noticed like a very wide diversity of people. Not like you might think, however. In this case, I'm thinking if there was a zombie apocalypse on that particular day, that the zombies would look very different than what you see on TV. You would have zombies with a diversity of piercings, nose rings, tattoos, pink hair, blue hair, purple hair, puffy hair, spiked hair, hair half shaved off, t-shirts with obscure cultural references, usually worn by hipsters who say, yeah, you wouldn't know this though. You know how it is, even if you do, which I don't. And of course, there's the full bodysuit latex. And on the other spectrum, you have the really large woman wearing spaghetti straps and flip-flops, and you've got like hot pants, colorful hot pants with Star Wars socks, and then you've got different things like all the way from rainbow bandanas to Daffy Duck boxer shorts. Okay, I don't know about the boxer shorts, the Daffy Duck boxer shorts. I didn't see them, but I wouldn't be surprised if there were Daffy Duck boxer shorts, and that's insufferable. Anyway, that's my observation on the zombie apocalypse and what it might really look like. So I got these all chopped up, and to that I'm going to add some king oyster mushrooms. You can't go wrong. One more. Okay, let's get started on that. And I'm going to mix this with something fantastic. You're going to love this. First I'm going to cook this stuff, and then we'll get on with the next part. You know how it goes. All right, let's go. Right, here we go. And after a few minutes, you get this. Now I'm going to add something fantastic here. Do you see that? It's called, whoa. It's spicy peanuts. Like a peanut butter, but it's spicy. I found this on my travels, and I'll probably never find it again. One of those things like, oh, they had a booth, you know, and you have to order it online. But anyway, I've tried this. It's really good. I'm going to add a few dollops of this in here. If you can find stuff like this, go for it, you know? Don't worry, if it seems like it's too much, it's not. I'm going to be adding other stuff to this, eventually. In fact, I'll water it down a little bit. Yeah, spread it around. There we go. We'll let that cook in and absorb, and then we'll come back. We'll let that cook and absorb, then I'll remove this, and we'll get started with the next part. And there it is, looking good. So I'm going to remove this, as I said. Then I'm going to have to sweat some onions. Okay, onions. Everybody knows you make people cry. I know it. You know it. Confess, and I'll go easy on you. Otherwise, you know what happens, right? Confess! Okay, so I have some onions and garlic cooking here. I'm going to add some cherry tomatoes. And my favorite, golden beets. I already pre-boiled these golden beets. The tomatoes and the onions clean up all that sticky stuff that was in there before, right? It kind of like deglazes the pan and adds a lot more flavor to this. Alright, now it's time to add in the rest. Here it comes, back into the pan. A blue ship is a happy ship. Look at that. Can you handle it? Not bad. I like it. I'm going to turn it off. I think that's good. You can use ground meat if you like to do this. But this tempeh done this way, especially this brand, I find it absorbs the flavors, especially the flavors from the spicy peanut butter, and of course everything else, and it has its own nutty flavor as well. I'm going to give it a taste. Oh yeah. That's it. Oh, I really like that. So this is the kind of thing I like to eat. Nothing fancy about it. It's just me using up what I have. And I like tempeh. I don't care. You don't like it, that's too bad. But you would like this. Trust me, if you try it. Like I say, you don't have to use tempeh. You can use a ground beef if that's what you want to do. But tempeh is the way to go. Anyway, that's it. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you again. All right.